Excuse me, sir. Sir. Soon to be quite asleep, sir. Excuse me, sir. Hey, how you doing? Oh, hey, what's up, you guys? Eric here. Driverlineup.com, world's okayest steering wheel holder. You guys noticing that starting to put a lot of these Amazon machines at truck stops? It's kind of neat. So yeah, you saw there's a guard fast asleep at a recent chipper. It wasn't a super recent chipper. It was a minute ago, but I wanted to let some time go by, percolate, you know, before I shared it. And I want to give some background too. There was actually a good period of time of me trying to wake him up before I started recording. First of all, it was actually a receiver. That particular receiver had a sign that said, drivers stay in your truck. So I sat in the truck for a couple minutes. Nobody came out, so I get out, go kind of knock on a door, nothing happens. Then I walk inside and I'm in there for like 2 minutes, you know, trying to wake this dude up. So finally I'm like, you know, he may not actually be alive. I need to get video of this, you know. I mean, like, there was seriously no, like, his movie was playing on his chest and his movie was loud and I was shaking him and I was talking loud. So I pulled out my phone and started recording because I was like, this is kind of weird. Finally, he woke up. So, but I was like, bro, I mean, we laughed about it, you know. I wasn't mad or nothing. I'm like, bro, I drive all night, man. I get it. So anyway, I thought it was funny. I thought I'd share that with you guys. Look at this flag up here, you guys. Well, of course, now it stops blowing, but it was really pretty. By the way, Road Ranger, I'm really starting to like you. I'm really starting to like you, Road Ranger. I'm really starting to like you. I've been a love snob for about a year now. And I'm really starting to like Road Ranger. They're not everywhere, you know. Set my coffee down because my coffee is extremely hot. It's just like literally burning my hand here. So, wanted to do a quick video. First of all, we did get loaded. Just giving you guys a vlog update. If you are watching this video and you have not subscribed, you gotta subscribe. It's the only way to get the backstory. All my vlogs are in order and they track the entire journey. So a lot of times I'm going to say stuff that if you haven't watched the previous vlog, you're not going to know what it's related to. So please subscribe. That plus I'm really fighting to get towards 1,000 subscribers. We're at almost 800 and we've been on YouTube for 112 days. So hoping to keep that pace going. Really appreciate you guys who've subscribed so far. I just woke up. We're in Illinois. We got loaded with a great Tyson load, $2 a mile, headed to Newark, New Jersey, which, you know, a lot of drivers don't like New Jersey. I don't mind New Jersey. We almost always get $2 a mile loads out of New Jersey, which is much better than you can say for a lot of Pennsylvania, New York, Northeast loads. So we're pretty pleased with that. And this load delivers at 0100, not tonight, tomorrow night, meaning that I can sneak into Newark in the middle of the night and not have to deal with crazy Christmas traffic, which that'll be Tuesday morning, but it'll still people be out last minute shopping. It's going to be crazy. So we're very pleased with that. We should be able to reload out of New Jersey in time to be loaded on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, which is great because all the shippers and receivers are going to be closed. So we wanted to have a loaded trailer before that. And hopefully we can get out of there before this next blizzard hits the Midwest Northeast. So that's our situation. We were at Tyson today. I'm not kidding you guys. Jenna and I were both like, what is going on here? We were at a Tyson today and she was in and out of there in like 18 minutes. I'm not exaggerating. It was so fast. As soon as we pulled past the gate, the yard dog comes out and says, drop your trailer right here. What's your trailer number? I'm going to go grab your load for you. And we dropped our trailer like 50 feet from the guard shack. And then he brought the loaded trailer. This all happened so fast that she had to pre-trip the reefer and check the trailer and do our, drop trailer, pickup trailer, all that stuff outside the gate. Because it just happened so fast. And the way that the trailer was just sitting out in the middle, we couldn't just sit there and do all of our stuff because we were in the way of other people. So, man, that does not happen often. It was awesome. So, and this is not a hit on Tyson, but that shows that it's possible to get you in and out of a shipper in under 20 minutes. It just don't often happen. So anyway, that was pretty cool. So I wanted to talk really quick about leasing, rejecting loads. I talk about this often. I haven't talked about it for probably over a month, but I've got a few videos on it. You guys know, long-time subscribers, I say long time, 100 days or more, no, I don't like California, and we haven't been to California in like I think more than 3 months since we've been to California. So I get this question all the time. Do you get punished for rejecting loads? Are you not being a team player? In my experience, no, you absolutely do not get punished for rejecting loads. Now, my entire first year driving for Prime, I never rejected a load. I don't think I rejected a load my entire first year. I took everything that was thrown at me. And I had that mindset that, well, I'm being a team player, Somebody's got to take that load. Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And truth be told, now it's really not about the money, kind of. I mean, it is. It's my business. It's about the money. But we reached a point, and I've said this before, we reached a point where it became apparent to us, or it felt apparent to us, that we were known as a truck that would take anything that was thrown at it. And as a result of that, all the stuff that other trucks didn't want to take got thrown at us. Now, I want to be careful what I say here, because I'm not saying just reject everything you don't like. That's not going to work out for you. You got to take stuff you don't like. I just took a horrible $1 a mile load from PA to Illinois. I mean, you got to take some. It's not just always take all the grand, great, amazing loads. But after that year, we started getting burned really bad. I'm just being honest with you. And I'm not upset at Prime for it. Sales' job is to move loads, is to get loads moving. I'm not upset. I'm not mad at them about it. But man, it got to the point where it's like, hey, do us a favor. Do us a favor. Can you go repower this? We'll help you out. We'll get the appointment changed. We'll do this. We'll do that. Look, guys. Prime, and I love Prime, and I'm a part of the Prime family. Proud part of the Prime family. But Prime is always going to do what's best for Prime's business. Always. Always. And I want them to. I want them to do what's best for them. Of course, I want Prime to be as profitable as possible. I want Rob Lowe to be as profitable as possible. I want them to be rich. That's job security for me. But let's not for a second pretend that Prime's objective is to put its business model first and its ability to make money and profit first. That is fact. Do not let yourself be convinced otherwise. That would be foolish. So, we got to a point, man, where we got burned really bad. We got some really bad repowers where things were not as presented. And then we were just running 5,000-6,000 miles a week, constantly on loads with lots of tolls, lots of fuel, tight windows, just killing ourselves on these loads. And weren't getting much sleep and just weren't feeling rested. And it was just really scrapping, to try to make good money. We were making good money. We always have. But it just felt like we were just constantly having to just haul ass in every aspect of what we do. Every aspect. So it got to a point where there was a couple loads after that year that got proposed that were not really that profitable, not great. And when I couldn't get good sleep, so we rejected a few. Fast forward to today. Since I've become a truck that says no, not a lot, but when it doesn't work for me, when it doesn't work for my truck, I run half the miles that I did in my first year. Pay close attention to this. I run half the miles I did in my first year for the same amount of pay. So, and the whole thing of take one for the team, be a team player. Look, guys, every load has to be taken. I hear this often, someone's got to take that load. Someone has to take every load. I rejected 2 loads this morning. 2 loads. One of them was $2,900 for 2,400 miles, very tight window, somewhere in Illinois down to Albuquerque, then up to Salt Lake City. Two drops, very tight windows on both. 2,400 miles for $2,900. The second one, I believe, was, I want to say 600 miles for $690. Very heavy load. I'm not going to say what it is. I know I'm very familiar with the shipper. Very heavy load. Lots of load locks. Pain in the butt. And I had a very tight window to get to the 01. And it didn't set me up the way I want to be set up this week because it's Christmas, so I have concerns. There's a blizzard coming in. I'm trying to set myself up properly throughout the week so that we stay loaded and we can dodge weather if possible. Not great paying loads, not good windows, not good freight. Someone has to take those loads, yes. But the third load that came to me, this one that we're on, someone has to take that load too. Do you see what I'm saying? If there's 3 loads that sales has to get taken, they're gonna try to get the least desirable one taken first. But at the end of the day, guys, and this is, look, other YouTubers say different things. I'm not saying that I'm right and they're all wrong. I'm just telling you from my perspective. There's other YouTubers at Prime, there's others that will say to you that it's like this relationship, and if you do a favor, like everybody's keeping tabs of these favors and everything. Come on. Again, I love Prime, but at the end of the day, you're a truck number. And if your truck number is not attached to that load, someone else's truck number is right there after you. And the load that you didn't take first, yeah, it has to be taken. But the load that you did eventually take, it has to be taken too. So when I'm rolling down the highway with the load that I currently have tonight, guess what I am? I'm a team player. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a team player just because I didn't take the first 2 loads. That doesn't make me not a part of the team. I'm carrying freight tonight. For a very important customer, Tyson is a huge important customer for Prime. How does it make me any less a part of the team or any less important just because I said no to the first 2? Someone's going to take those loads and someone's taking this load. I am. At the end of the day, I got to do what's best for me. I did my time of hauling whatever is thrown at me. Some may say it should be more time. Fine, you're entitled to that opinion. For me, that year was brutal. It taught me the business. It taught me how to run my truck. It taught me a lot of things that are valuable to me. But now I run half as many miles for the same amount of revenue. So, at the end of the day, you have to do what's best for you and your business and not abandon the Prime business. I'm still a part of the team. I'm still doing what's good for Prime. I'm still profitable for Prime. But you can't get into this mindset, that it's, let's be honest, Prime as a company is not looking at me as Eric and Jenna, we gotta, I'm a truck number, My fleet manager, he knows me. He knows me very well. He really knows me. He knows about my YouTube channel. So he and I have a great relationship. I love my fleet manager. He knows me. But Prime, I'm a truck number, It's not like there's this sales department and there's these meetings of how can we help Eric and Jenna, what can we do for them? That's not the way it works. I'm a truck number. And my truck number is going to be attached to a load that has to be carried. Whether or not it's the first one that's pitched to me or the second or the third, doesn't matter. They all have to be taken. So, no, you do not have to take every load at Prime. No, you're not going to be punished for rejecting a load. I hear that a lot. No, you're not. I've never been punished. In fact, I've almost always gotten better loads after I reject a load. Because, again, freight has to be moved. Sales, their job is to get freight moved. They can't be caught up saying, damn it, that truck rejected a load, let's hit them where it really hurts. No, it's loads and they got to be moved. And if that truck's available, whether they're mad at that truck number or not, that truck's available to move a load. It's got to move a load. It's that simple, guys. So, all right, I got to get this coffee down the hatch, get rolling. It's like 10 p.m. or something, which is an ideal time to go across 80 near Chicago. No traffic. So I'm going to try to rip through Indiana and Ohio and Illinois, get over to PA so Jenna can take over in the morning, and then finish out this drive to New Jersey tomorrow, and we'll go from there. So long night for me. Hope you guys are safe out there. It's Christmas week, you guys, and I'm rolling in a truck. By the way, I don't think we're going to do this next year. I think we're going to take the time off next year. All right, guys, be safe. Make good decisions. As always, drive to thrive. We'll check in with you soon.